So the exercise that I am presently working on for my work in progress is called tension on every page. And I realize that sounds pretty self-explanatory. You want to add tension into your story on every single page, but how do you do that? Well, the suggestion is that you don't do it in chronological order. And I can kind of figure out why that would be. You would stop realizing it, you would stop seeing it as a page and start to see the flow of the story again. And what the idea is to look at each page singularly and say, is there tension here on this page? The other aspect of this is, what is tension? You know, what constitutes tension on the page? So I'm going to just run through rather quickly a list that I have found. If you find anything after seeing this video, please add it to the comments. I don't think it's exhaustive. It's just what I have at this point. So when I'm looking at my pages, first of all, I take a random number generator and I have it do the generating for me. That way I just feel like I don't trust myself to do that. So the first and most obvious type of tension would be conflict, fighting. That's pretty obvious. Something unexpected that would happen, that would create tension. So you're thinking one thing is going to happen, something else happens. That's surprising. A character who is tormented, you know, in physical pain, emotional pain, any kind of torment. A character who has secrets. When we know that there is a secret between two people, that will create tension. Likewise, a power struggle. Kind of all goes back to fighting, but different kinds of fighting. And then you can just see, you know, which type of conflict do I have here. A sense of urgency. If you want to put tension on a page and, you know, none of those other things have happened, you could just say, you know, your character can have this, like, I'm doomed thought process. So this one's obvious. If you put flirting or sex on a page, tension on the page. And then likewise, anticipation. A character wants something, could be what I just said, but they could want anything. A character could want something and not have it, and that creates tension. And finally, survival. A character who's trying to survive, that's exciting. And it doesn't have to be like Bear Grylls type survival. It could just be, you know, trying to survive a day at school or trying to have their business survive. So there are a lot of types of survival, and that's what would create tension. So there are some ideas for you. I made a list and then I refer to it as I go to each page and I say, okay, is any one of these on the page? Are there several on the page? If not, I need to add them. And that could take a long time, but I'm up for it, and I hope you are too. You should make your novel much better.